Hi, I'm here with Jason Montague, who is president of Regent Seven Seas Cruises, Seven Seas Explorer. It's a magnificent ship, and we're here in the atrium looking down a magnificent hallway in the back to Compass Rose, which is one of your main restaurants. And I want to start by talking about those restaurants. Talk a little bit about the restaurants on board now.
Well, we have amazing dining options on board the ship. So we have the three specialty restaurants. We have Chartreuse, which is our classic French restaurant with a modern twist. We have Prime 7, which is our signature steakhouse we have aboard every vessel on the Regent fleet. And a new specialty restaurant, Pacific Rim, which is our Asian-based restaurant as well. And that's in addition to Compass Rose, as well as Sette Mare, which at night is our Italian restaurant.
Okay. Now, you spent a lot of time and effort and money on your culinary team here. Talk a little bit about, the emphasis on culinary, obviously throughout Regent Seven Seas, but in particular this vessel.
The largest department on board the ship is the galley, and that's only followed right by the restaurant group as well too. So we invest very heavily not only in the hard goods of each restaurant, but also in the soft goods, the employees, the crews. The uniforms that we have on board the ship, 85 different uniforms. So every single restaurant, the staff has different uniforms for each restaurant. So it's the entire culinary experience, not just the cuisine with the amazing chefs we have on board, but all the way through every server in the restaurant as well.
Well, I think also on the number of staff you have as a percentage of the rest of the crew is fairly large, right?
Yeah, staff to guest ratios are some of the lowest in the industry. For every one guest we have, for every one staff, there's 1.38 guests that we have on board the ship, which is outstanding.
And then the culinary team is over 100 people among the whole entire staff.
It's the largest department on board the ship.
And I think Frank Del Rio, your president and CEO of NCL Holdings, said that you're actually paying your chefs quite a lot here.
Yeah, they are. Don't tell the captain, but they are the largest paid on the ship.
Yeah. Now talk a little bit about the quality levels and everything else. I mean, I have dined at so far 3 of the major restaurants. I got 1 more to go. Mm-hmm. It's been superb, absolutely superb. But the ingredients that you use and the quality of that.
We source only the freshest ingredients. It comes down to every single detail. And we're adding a new feature in Compass Rose, which is our main dining restaurant, where people can truly customize what they want. So they pick the entree they want and the type of sauce they want with it. So everything about Regent is all customization. Really have it delivered the way they truly want it. And that's what we deliver throughout the restaurants.
And then I've dined already so far at Pacific Rim, which is your Asian restaurant, which is absolutely magnificent. It's one of my favorites already. Talk a little bit about what you're trying to achieve there.
Oh, it's really bringing on, fortunately our sister brand, Oceana, introduced Red Ginger, which is the Asian restaurant on board, and we truly found out how popular it was. So we wanted to create a different spin on it for the Regent brand, and we feel we truly accomplished that with Pacific Rim.
And then last night I ate at Chartreuse, which is your French restaurant, and absolutely magnificent. The service, the polish, everything about it. Where did that come from, that idea?
We have 2 French restaurants right now, Signatures, which is on the Mariner and the Voyager. So we wanted to take more of a classic spin off of that with a little modern twist. So there's a lot of menu development going into it, but we just wanted to take it to a new level when it came to Explorer. So Chartreuse will actually be introduced on the Mariner and Voyager during the next dry docks.
Yeah, and it is a wonderful restaurant. And lastly, you have Prime 7, which you already have on the other ships, but again, it's a magnificent restaurant with a great space. Talk a little bit about that.
Oh, it's a classic steakhouse. I mean, how can you go wrong with a classic steakhouse? Yeah. It's one of my favorites. I'm a steak gentleman myself.
Okay.
But just the options from steaks and also seafood too. But it's just an incredible dining experience.
Fantastic. Well, as you can see, you can eat very well on Regent Seven Seas Explorer. A lot of different dining options. And Jason, it's been great so far. I'm looking forward to the last few days of this cruise.
Thanks, James. Truly appreciate you having me here.
I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Videos.